The air crackled with a sterile, almost oppressive quiet, a stark contrast to the tumultuous emotions that once defined human existence. In this world, the age of X-Man reality, grand, utopian cities gleamed under perpetually clear skies, yet a deep, pervasive chill permeated every interaction. Love, in any of its forms, romantic, familial, platonic, was not merely discouraged, it was forbidden. A dangerous anomaly, a societal aberration that threatened the manufactured tranquility. The very fabric of this society was built on order, productivity, and an unwavering adherence to a meticulously crafted peace. And maintaining this peace, this chilling status quo, fell to the X-Men. They were not heroes in the traditional sense, but enforcers, their formidable powers bent to the will of a governing authority that believed true progress could only be achieved through emotional suppression. At the heart of this formidable team was Aurora Munro, known to all as Storm. Her control over weather was absolute, a magnificent, terrifying ballet of wind and lightning. When she descended, clad in the sleek, unyielding uniform of the X-Men, a hush fell. She was a symbol of their power, a living testament to the efficacy of control. Her presence alone could quell dissent. Her eyes, often veiled by the storms brewing within her, reflected an unwavering resolve. She apprehended those who dared to share a lingering touch, those whose gazes held too much warmth, too much unspoken affection. But within Storm, beneath the composed exterior and the disciplined power, a tempest brewed. Each forced separation, each instance of snuffing out a flicker of genuine human connection left an imprint on her soul. She saw the vacant eyes of the apprehended, the desolation that followed the enforcement of the law, and a question, silent and dangerous, began to form. Was this truly peace? Was this absence of conflict worth the absence of everything that made life vibrant, meaningful, human? This internal conflict grew, a quiet rebellion in the sanctuary of her own mind. She, who enforced the law, began to observe the subtle acts of defiance, a stolen glance, a whispered word, a fleeting gesture of comfort that spoke volumes of a yearning heart. These small acts were not signs of chaos, but of a profound, undeniable human need. It was in the shadows, amidst the whispers of those who dared to dream differently, that she heard his name, Magneto. He was an outcast, a relic of a time when passion was celebrated, not condemned. He spoke of freedom, not just from physical chains, but from the invisible bonds that shackled the spirit. He spoke of love, not as a weakness, but as the ultimate strength, the very foundation of identity and joy. To approach Magneto, the leader of a nascent, desperate rebellion, was to sign her own death warrant, to betray everything she had ever known, every oath she had ever taken. Yet the weight of her conscience, the suffocating stillness of the world she enforced, pulled her inexorably towards him. She sought him out, not with the intention to apprehend, but to listen. His words resonated with the unspoken truth she carried, igniting a spark of hope she hadn't realized had been extinguished. The decision was agonizing, a solitary battle fought in the quiet hours of the night. To turn her back on the X-Men, on the order she had upheld, meant risking everything, her life, her position, her very identity. But to remain complicit in a world that denied the most fundamental human right was to betray herself, to betray the very essence of what she believed freedom truly was. And so Aurora Munro, the magnificent Storm, enforcer of a loveless world, became a secret revolutionary. She walked a perilous tightrope, her days spent upholding the very laws she secretly fought to dismantle. She moved through the X-Men's headquarters, a trusted confidant, all while her heart beat with the rhythm of the revolution. She used her unique position to gather intelligence, to subtly undermine the system, to become the eyes and ears of Magneto's cause from within the fortress of the enemy. Imagine the strain, the emotional burden of such a dual existence. To feign conviction in a system you despise, to maintain a poker face while your soul screams for liberation. Every forced smile, every cold command chipped away at her. Yet with each secret message passed, each small act of sabotage, her resolve hardened. She was not just fighting for a political ideal, she was fighting for the right to feel, to connect, to exist authentically. She was fighting for the stolen humanity of her world. Her journey wasn't without its close calls, moments where her true allegiance teetered on the brink of exposure. But her unwavering belief in freedom, her deep understanding of the human heart's capacity for warmth, gave her strength. Storm's transformation from enforcer to revolutionary was a testament to the indomitable spirit that lies dormant even in the most oppressive environments, waiting for the spark of defiance to ignite. This Age of X-Man storyline, with Storm at its heart, serves as a powerful allegory. It reminds us that conformity, no matter how appealing in its promise of peace, can lead to a profound loss of self. It highlights the insidious nature of oppression, not just through physical force, but through the suppression of our most vital human needs. And above all, it underscores the profound importance of human connection, of love in all its forms, as the very essence of what it means to be alive. Storm's journey is a powerful affirmation that freedom is not merely the absence of chains, but the presence of the right to love, to feel, and to truly be. Her courage, her willingness to betray the world she knew for the world she believed in, echoes through the quiet spaces of this story, inviting us to reflect on our own understanding of freedom and the connections we cherish. What are your thoughts on Storm's journey? And what does this story say to you about the importance of human connection? Share your insights in the comments below. And if you found this story thought-provoking, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more explorations into powerful narratives.